Hey everyone, Pupsker here, and today in Warframe, we're going over ya boy, Revenant Prime. The Warframe that pretty much can't be killed as long as you're paying some attention, right? So he's the latest Prime to come out in, what is it, October at this point, right? He released October 5th, I think. This is how he looks with some of his Prime accessories on, other than his Prime helmet. I think I have the Mephisto helmet on. Looks very beautiful, IMO. Coloring is, judge it as you will. If you look in the codex, Revenant Prime is surprisingly an easy Warframe to farm, as all of these Lith and Meso relics can be farmed on lower level missions. So you can stick to the Void, run low level capture missions, or just lower level missions in general. Get a ton of these, or run Cetus bounties when they're on rotation. So hey, getting the loot there isn't actually that bad. It's pretty easy, and a lot of people are probably going to have an easy time farming up Revenant Prime. Whether they do rad share in publics or not, shouldn't be that bad. Overall, Revenant Prime, though, is a pretty godly frame, all things considered, right? Because if you look at the ability, Enthrall just takes over enemies, does some damage, right? Mesmer Skin just essentially makes him invincible. Reeve just goes through enemies, kills any enthralled enemies, so, that's nice. Just steals up some health and some shield, so a little OP, This one just does AoE damage, right? So nice there. They all stack and have some synergy with each other in small ways, like enthralled enemies die, get hit with the Dance Macabre, and then, they do a little whirlpool. There's a lot of synergy with his kit. His passive's kind of whatever though, but he is a strong boy. Right now, this is my general build on him. It could have maybe a little bit more strength. Maybe instead of Molt Vigor, I'd have the Molt Augment, right? But since I only have so many of the Molt Augmented, I'm not even going to bother on that quite yet because, yeah. But Molt Vigor for now, Molt Augment OP anyways. The general build is this. I want to have high duration, high strength for second ability and the rest of my abilities. Enough efficiency so I don't hate my life, and enough range so that I can hit everything pretty easily. You can always, of course, change up or do your Revenant build however you want. Maybe I would throw off Umbral Intensify once I get the Molt Augmented Arcane right here, and then I could throw on more efficiency or more range right here, right? It's always up to you, but the nice thing about Revenant Prime is you can really just build him however you want. This is his base stats, right? Decent enough armor, energy, health, shield. None of that even matters because he's invincible anyways. So I have Rolling Guard on, I believe. Yeah, there it is. Purely to avoid dying in random spots and places because sometimes you have to refresh your Mesmer Skin, sometimes you don't pay attention. I don't pay a lot of attention, and then I try to Rolling Guard away. But that's my general set here for him. I have Thrall packed on, which is gain primary weapon damage for each active Thrall. This just means you do more damage the more enemies are enthralled. So overall, it works out pretty well, right? That's Revenant Prime. Let's actually go over his accessories quickly, just because I know some of y'all might want to know what he's looking like. That's how I have him. The sigils don't actually matter. Signed Donna is the Aramis Prime Signed Donna. It looks really nice. I think this is Revenant Primes. The attachments are all the Vitala Prime set because that came with him. And I have currently the Fog of War Ephemera doing that spooky emo look, right? So yeah, judge it however you will, the coloring or whatnot. The Mephisto helmet, noble animation, Prime skin. Oh, that's the Mephisto skin. Looks really cool too, not gonna lie. I like that one a lot, but the Prime skin is also really nice. Let's just take him for a quick walk in. Let's just do a quick Steel Path mission, right? Because I think you can pretty easily do anything casually. I'm not going to even probably finish the mission, but let's just throw on Steel Path Void Mott just to show off your boy Revenant. All I'm going to be doing is enthralling enemies, running around being invincible, and then just reaving through them all, dancing around them, killing them, okay? My Revenant, strong, but I don't know how efficient he'll be solo in Steel Path at just killing enemies. But the way he works is he's pretty OP anyways, so it doesn't matter. The way Reeve and enthralling enemies works, it means that you can just get a ton of enemies grouped together at once, and then just kill them. right? So I'll reave him. My primary weapon does some more damage. I think I can just kill them with my Phantasma anyways if I wanted to. Yeah, I want to have a weapon video going over that anyways, right? And that's how you do it. You just enthrall a bunch of enemies. They start taking over, enthralling other enemies. And then I go like this. I go like that. Boom, Mesmer Skin. I can reave through and kill all my pretty much enthralled enemies. Do a lot of damage to them. And yeah, I mean, he just kind of works pretty well like that. And then I can spin to win like this and kill everyone. It does enhance damage to, I think, enthralled enemies alike. But that's generally how you run Revenant. Enemies that hit you with your Mesmer Skin are just like mute blanked, and they just go AFK, right? Also known as stunned. They get stunned, but I like mute blank AFK more. And that's just how you run Revenant. As you can see, there's been a mini war with all my like enthralled boyos back here, and they're all just shooting at each other like that. So I mean, clearly my gang of enemies is working out somewhat well, and my radiation enemies are attacking around, so the plan works pretty well. As long as you have a decent enough weapon that can kill everyone when they're like stunned and whatnot, you should have a pretty good time. But that's how he generally works on Steel Path, right? And then I can just reave through there, get a bunch of the dudes that are enthralled, and they're all dead. So that's how you run Revenant. Pretty cool Warframe overall. Let me know what you think about him. I already did a little Revenant video, so this one's short as well. I changed up my build to make him a little stronger, do more primary weapon damage, and trust me, his weapon, the Phantasma Prime, the one I'm using right now, also have the Tatsu Prime on. They work wonders with Revenant, but I'll go over that in a separate video, and the bonuses he gets overall. But that is Revenant Prime. He's a good Warframe. Definitely wouldn't shit on him at all. He's literally invincible as long as you make sure you have his second ability up. His weakest ability, as you can see, is his fourth ability. It does have some synergy with dead enthralled enemies, but it just straight up doesn't do enough damage, so I would actually recommend, if you want to helmet this, maybe swap this out with a helmet ability, something like Roar, because Roar is just OP on everyone, let's be real here. It's one of those, or, you know, maybe you want to do like Eclipse Mirage, or Zaku's, what is it, Whisper? Zaku's Whisper? I don't know. Can't quite remember. Is it Taw's Whisper? Yeah, I think that's it. But yeah, that's your boy Revenant Prime. Let me know what you think. If you want to support the channel, you can always subscribe, check out my other videos, like, use the Epic Game Store creator code Pupsker whenever you buy a game on checkout. All of that helps out, and yeah, appreciate it. I will see y'all next time. Peace.